Okay, Q, what it do? Yesterday we had a great time at the mountain range. Man, today I woke up, I was super sore, back, legs hurting. But it feels good, man. Good energy. We got some good footage. Unfortunately, some of my footage was, I guess it was like deleted in the transfer from the phone to the camera. Here, this is it, the Monk's Trail. Looks like it says, no smoking, wear respectful clothes, walk carefully, no alcohol, no motorbikes, be quiet, be clean, don't pick the flowers. Like it's a fairly easy trail, about 1.5 hours. Let's go. Ooh, big step. Nice, lush green vegetation going on here. It's gonna be a long walk, so I'm gonna take I'm gonna go for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna get back to y'all with some thoughts and analysis while I'm out here. Okay, look like we got this sign right here that says "Do not enter." I guess somebody wanted to go in there. Not me. This is the start, baby. Let's go. I got my counter going. We're in there. Wow, it's a shame you can't bring a dirt bike. I mean a mountain bike, because this would be a great biking trail. You know what, tomorrow, I think I might look into mountain biking trails, because I want a mountain bike, okay? Anyway, cue what to do. Hello. Is this trail very hard?
A little bit.
It's a little hard?
It goes up and then you go to the temple.
Okay.
I couldn't go in because it's closed.
Okay.
And then you can go another way up, but that's kind of hard.
How long was the walk to the temple?
I think 20 minutes maybe.
20 minutes and you couldn't get in?
No.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
They didn't have a thing you can put over?
No. That's my own fault.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good day. So what she said is, it's a 20-minute hike till you get to the temple. Maybe. Hello. Is the temple open right now? The temple is open?
Yes.
Okay. The last lady said she couldn't get in. Yeah, so it's like a 20-minute hike to the temple. And once you get to the temple, I think there's another trail on the other end, because 20 minutes is not a lot for me. You know, I normally like to walk for like 2 or 3 hours. So I might conquer 2 trails here. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, that hike I did yesterday still got me tired. That was about 1.5 hours, but it was steep. Well, this one is steep too. This one is steep and it don't have any steps. But anyway, we're gonna view the temple. We're gonna hike the second trail. And that should give me about the real goal is 1,000 calories. So as long as I burn 1,000 calories, I'm good. So we're gonna hike got full extension around here, man. Full extension. So we're gonna hike the trail so I burn about 1,000 calories. And then we're gonna get something to eat, because they didn't have any food. No food, no restaurants. They had one restaurant, but looked like it was closed. Whew. This bad boy is steep. See that? Oh yeah. We're gonna get that 1,000 in. Okay, yeah, so right now I'm going off of I had about a bottle of water this morning. I didn't really eat yesterday. What is this, a viewpoint? I think we had a viewpoint. Mindfulness. This is Wana. Let's see what it's about. Looks like a cliff. Yeah, it's a cliff. Nice little resting spot if you want to rest. I don't want to rest just yet, man. I'm a daredevil. Let's keep pushing. Here we have some good steps. Looks like it goes up pretty high. I see quite a few people walking. Yeah, these steps go up high. Whew. As you can see, I'm already breathing heavy, but like I said, man, we up way in the air. So the air is thin. That's why I'm out of breath so quick. I'm gonna take the monk's advice yesterday. He never took the steps. He always came up the flat side here. I think that's good because you don't have to make such big movement like when climbing steps. But the steps are nice though. They look nice. This is a termite hill. And the Thais believe that if you give the termites wood, that the termites will in turn give you a blessing and not eat your house, I assume. So that's good. Always be nice to nature, and nature will be nice back. Do unto others as you would have them do to you is the principle here. No cap. 15 minutes in, I gotta take my first break, man. We pumping at like 132. Heart rate is at 132. I've already burned 200 calories in like 15 minutes. This hike is no joke. I found this little vine right here that looks like a hammock. So I'm gonna take a break right here, man, chill. I'm glad this trail is free and you don't need a guide for it. Not saying there's a problem with a guide, but one of the reasons why I hike the nature trail is to like be one with nature. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes when you have a guide, it can distract you from, you know, your oneness. So I prefer to hike by myself. We know the rules, you know. It's a beautiful forest, so we don't want to be out here throwing trash and, you know, doing stupid stuff. Just walk. Be mindful of nature, be mindful of others. And we all have our own principles and rules. I come from America. We got a million hiking trails, and our hiking trails are beautiful too. And I'm very familiar with them, so I will respect these hiking trails just like I respect any hiking trail, you know? So, but like I say, sometimes it's just about when you get the guide is mainly like a security for you to make sure you're not littering or throwing trash anywhere, which is cool. But the strange part is you have to pay for the guide. And I'm like, damn, you want to ruin my trip by assuming that I'm doing something wrong and you want me to pay for it? I think that's backwards, man. But this trail here, the Monk's Trail, is a good trail. It's a nice steep climb. Pretty peaceful, man. We're coming up on some flags right now. Let's see what this is. Let's see what we're coming into now. And here we got some mushrooms. This is the perfect season for mushrooms because it's raining season, so it's very moist. Now, I'm not sure what type of mushrooms these are, so I'm not going to pick them. But that's definitely really cool mushrooms there. These ones got some kind of sap. Some kind of sap coming out of it. I don't know if that dripped from the tree. No, it didn't drip from the tree. That's sap. Cool mushrooms. We're coming up on this little cove right here. I noticed this when I went hiking yesterday. They have these little things built out on the side. think this is called a cove. So it's like a little campsite. If you want to hang out here, get some shelter from the rain. That's a nice little spot. But I think we're coming up on the temple. So let's check it out. First impression. Push through this mud like this. Like a termite hill or some wood. Oh, there's a deep cove right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get some good rest off in there, man. That's a pretty deep cove. Let me let y'all see the whole thing. That's another one right there. That's where you can end up if you keep on fucking with me. You know what I'm talking about? It's pretty dope, man. Hey, one time I had this notion to go out and live in the woods. And I did for like 3 days. Well, actually about 4 or 5 days, because I went to 2 different sites. And man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it was really peaceful, man. Just being around nature. The first campsite was in Terrell, Texas, and it was actually an RV spot. But I went to the other side where the tent camping was, and I camped in my tent. Very peaceful. And the other side was just completely uncharted, man. I just found a spot in the woods, and I set up camp there. Very nice. Yeah, I just found a spot in the wood, and I set up camp there. It was very nice, very peaceful, very tranquil. My only problem was the bugs. Yeah, man, the bugs and cooked food. I love cooked food. I was eating Nutri-Grain bars, peanuts, stuff like that. Food you don't have to cook. So I decided to come back, but you know what, man? I think camping is a thing. Like tent camping is a thing, because doing a nature walk trail is nice. But you don't really get that sense of nature like you do when you're actually setting up camp and tenting out there. We got something right here. Not sure what that is. It's a memorial or something. Yeah, so here we go, man. We still on this nature walk trail, getting it in. See what it do. Let's go. Look like we got us another resting spot right before we tackle some more stairs. You know what? I'm gonna take 2. I'm gonna take 2 right here. Yeah, so this is more like a morning exercise, morning workout. After this, we're gonna get some food. I think I might go back to, Low Car Road doesn't really come alive till about 6 o'clock at night. So I think I might hang around Nimmons for a while. Maybe I'll check out the mall till about 6, and then we're gonna go to Low Car. We're gonna play some pool and we're gonna have some fun. Maybe catch a Muay Thai fight. But right now, we chilling, man. See what it do. It's my thumbnail right here. Well, this is a nice little spot. Like they gave us a nice little overhead here. For some shade. It's pretty cool. Check out the steps. Very cool. Very cool little walk here. Coming up on the checkpoint. So we got Pha Lat Sangdam Temple straight ahead, and Anagami Temple to my left. 30 minutes and 5 minutes. We're gonna go check out the 5 minute. We're gonna go check out the 5 minute temple, and then we're gonna come back and go to Anagami Temple. 30 minutes. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Yeah, that 30-minute temple starts right off with a steep climb immediately. Ain't about that life right now. Go up to this temple, man. I'm gonna take like a 20-minute break, and then we'll keep started. Man, hopefully we got some snacks or something, man, because I'm a little hungry. Let's see. You see. So we got like 5 more minutes, and then we'll be there. Lots of rain, runoff, and mud. Smell like can smell some elephants too. What do we have here? Looks like we have the entrance to the temple. Let's check it out. First impression. Here's the entrance. And there's the dress code. And here's the sign that says, be respectful, Buddhist etiquette, and dressed modesty. They got these signs all over Thailand. So if you knew it was a temple here, as a woman, you should have been prepared. Luckily, for men, I'm good with a t-shirt, shorts, and shoes. So let's check it out. I knew I smelled elephants. We got elephants here. Oh, this is the meditation retreat. Let's get up here and meditate, buddy. It looks nice. Very nice. This is a cool spot for meditation. This is called Blissful Hill. And they have a bell. There's a river running behind it. There's also a river in front. And a small waterfall right there. Very nice. Oh boy. See what it do. Yeah, it's a nice little jungle out here, man. I'm sweating out my shirt. I should just wore a dry fit shirt or a plain t-shirt. This shirt here cost me $40. I'm sweating it out. But I bought it 6 months ago, so it's kind of old. This is just the beginning of the temple. We're gonna keep going in a minute. I'm just wait for my heart rate to get back to normal. And then we're gonna keep pushing forward and see what else we see. They got this temple right here, but you gotta take your shoes off. And I'm wearing Pumas. I don't feel like untying them because I'm fat. So I can see it though. It's right there. That little statue. We're gonna keep on going up and see what's left. Follow me. See what it do. Let's take a walk across this bridge right here. Nice little bridge. Check out that right there, man. I like to go over there. I think I am. Yeah, this is a nice bridge. Little trail. Let's keep the focus point up. That's the focus point right there. Okay. Now look at these flowers. See these flowers? I'm not sure what these are called. They look like little bells or something. Maybe they're lily pads before they fall into the water. That's cool though. Uh-oh. And I see the temple on the side right here. Let's just keep walking this way. Okay. Hello? Yeah, there go another one of those plants. With these flowers right here. Unreal. See that? It's real nice. A nice little temple up there. Now, mind you, this is way up in the mountains, like way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm seeing a lot of stuff way back off in there. This is way up in the mountains, and it looks like it's been here for a long time. Let's keep going. Okay, right up front, we got a little dragon. Look at this little guy. The dragon that got some feet. He actually looks like a happy dragon. He don't look that mad. Maybe it's a dog dragon. Oh, wow. What we got in here? We got Buddha laying down with the Buddha sitting up. How does that work? That's cool. Can I go off in here? Shoes off before entering. We don't necessarily need to enter. Isn't that the story of life? First we grow, and then we'll blossom into a beautiful flower. We live a long, joyous life, and then we wither away and return to the dirt that we came from. That's the circle of life. It's always good to remember, man, we're not here forever. We're just passing through, taking pictures and video along the way to leave to our children and our grandchildren to see. Peace to everyone. You know what I want to know? I want to know, was this place actually a live neighborhood at one point in time? Like, I see it's ancient and it's old, but I'm wondering, like, at one point in time, did people actually live here? Or is it completely for decoration? Because this looks like it could be a house. That's the front door right there. That's the front door. So at one point in time, this could have actually been a house where somebody lived, like maybe back in the Stone Ages or something. That's going to be something that I'll look into later. But at first, we're going to keep exploring and find some place to meditate, man. I want to get like a good 2 or 3 minutes in meditation. See what this says. Low ego. Low ego. Low ego means humility. Now, a lot of people, they get low ego and humility confused with being, depressed and weak. See, that's the thing I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, I try to practice humility as much as I can, but sometimes whenever you show too much low ego-ness, too much humility, it'll come across as weakness, and that's why you get a lot of people that go through what's called a midlife crisis, because they want to see if they still got it, man. And me, myself included. I have, sometimes I just show out just because it's what I used to do, even though I know this is not the same body it was, 10 years ago. But still, I just like to push the limits just to see if I can still do it. And that's not really ego, man. I think it's more about confidence and tuning in with yourself. Sometimes you got to push your limits. And just because you push your limits, that doesn't mean you're being cocky or egotistical. It's just part of it, But when it comes down to it, trust me, I'm a very humanely person. I try not to be too boastful, too brash. But I am confrontational to a certain extent. If somebody, you know, pushes my buttons, hey, I gotta let them know I bite, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Don't push my buttons, man. I'm not gonna push nobody's button first. You'll never see me actively trying to piss somebody off, you know, for my own entertainment. But if somebody does push me off, I'm gonna push back, man, and I'm gonna keep on pushing. So if you started with me, then I'm gonna keep it going. I'm not gonna just stop, you know, whenever you feel like it's time to stop. I'm gonna keep going until I feel like I had enough. And then there goes some more. Yeah, there goes some more mushrooms right there. Big flat ones. I don't know what those are called. But yeah, once you started with me, I'm going to keep it going for as long as I want to. I'm not going to stop whenever you feel like you had enough. You know, because now you made yourself my game. Okay? You've told me, hey, if you feel like releasing some type of animosity, I'm the guy for it. Hello, Buddha. Look like Buddha got something. Woo, that go all the way up there, boy. God, dog, boy. Am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Boy, this ain't easy. This is almost vertical, straight up. Straight up. Vertical walk. We're gonna do it though. Q, what do you do? Don't stop. Oh. Oh. So it looks like this trail led up to the freeway. And that was the hardest part. So I guess that was for the egotistical people who looks to push themselves too hard. They wanted a hard trail. Well, they gave it to you. And this one led to the freeway. From here, I could call a grab, but I parked my car down there, and I want to see the rest of the temple. Let me see. And my workout was paused. What the fuck? None of this counted. Damn, that was the hardest part too. I'm gonna chill right here for a second. Then we're gonna go back down. Pause my workout on this hike, man. That shit was the hardest part, man. Yeah, so what I've learned from being in Thailand so long, there's a rock right there I can rest on. What I've learned from being in Thailand so long is everything has a message that's not quite given away up front. And here, right before you did this, right before I came to this big hike right here, there was a sign that said ego free or ego something. Pretty much don't be egotistical. And then right behind that sign was this big steep climb that led to absolutely nowhere. There was this big steep climb that led to absolutely nowhere. So I'm going to assume that was a message. And the message was check your ego. All right. If you notice, the temple and all the beautiful things was down at the bottom of this hill. But I wanted to climb to the top of the hill because there was more hill to climb, which is like proving myself, you know, that I can do the challenge. When this whole trail was somewhat of a challenge. But I kept going, and this was kind of embarrassing to work that hard just to get to a road. I was expecting like a super big temple or a golden Buddha or something, but you got a freeway, and there's a song called Hit the Road, Jack. You know, so if your ego is too high and you just want to climb just to see what you can do, you don't want to stop and appreciate the nature and the beauty of things that's already laid for you right in front of you, you can take a hike and hit the road. That's what I'm taking from that. I'm gonna rest right here for a minute, and I'm gonna go back down and check out those temples. Maybe I'll take my shoes off, maybe I won't, I don't know. I'm not really a big proponent of taking my shoes off. The water is cool, but it tastes like gasoline. Yeah, it tastes like gas. Okay, so just a few more shots of this area, and then we'll wrap it up. There was another temple. If I would have made a right, that's supposed to be 30 minutes away. So we're almost finished with this temple, and then we'll check out the other temple. Ooh, boy, I took a nasty fall back there. Kind of skinned my elbow up a little bit. Yeah, it's bleeding. Oh, look at this. There's an elephant inside. Looks like some kind of cove right there. We got a temple this way. We got another temple this way. Get the guy up here. Let's check it out. It's a cool little spot right here. Got this little thing right here. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe it's like the meditation temple for the chief. It's cool though. We got more. Let's check it out. It's a meditation temple. Meditating. Okay, this guy, they are all looking, isn't that something? They're all looking up and to the right. Not quite sure what they're looking at. Maybe it's like when the sun sets or something. That's where it is. Oh, look at this guy over here to the side. Let's check him out. All right, look like we got another one with the monks here, but these guys seem to be asleep. And then we have the Buddha. With the umbrella over her head. Once again, this Buddha is white. So I believe white is like peace, tranquility, at home, relaxing. Normally, if you see her on the side of the road in public, she'll be gold. I think gold is like the fashion, you know, the stylish Buddha. The white Buddha is the quiet Buddha. This Buddha is actually standing. I don't see him stand too much. Another Buddha with the frog. Dog guards. You can actually see this point from the hiking trail. Man, I don't know if this is one of those things where you gotta be here but this place feels ancient. It feels very old, but clean. You can kind of feel the energy here. It's nice. Check that out. Here's another Buddha. She's looking down at this thing. Looks like a candle holder. Or maybe if somebody was sitting there, the Buddha would be looking at them. But that's treasure. This is nice. Very sturdy and comfortable chair. I think this is where the monks sit. If you look at my other video, at the last temple, they had all the monks sitting in a line, just like this. So I think this is where they sit. And this looks to be a courtyard. And there's the Buddha statue over there. And it's also facing that temple, or that point, or that Buddha, and this one that we haven't been to yet, but we're going now. Let's go check it out. You probably can't see from here, but that's a meditation temple to meditate. So in this wooden temple village, they use yam harm. Okay, that's the name of this wood used for constructions, furniture, flour, and clothes dyeing. So that's this wood right here. It's really hard. It actually sounds hollow. But there's a lot of wood here, all the way up to the top. And then there's a rock. It's a nice rock. Here's another. Looks like she got 4 arms. 1, 2, 3, 4 arms. In one hand, she got pearls and necklaces and treats. Same thing over here. She's got the upper body of a woman and the lower body of a dragon. So this is the private area, and I just saw a monk. So I'm going to assume this is where the monks live, up in the mountains. But wait, there's more to explore. Let's see what's down here. Put some coins. I don't know if I can get that in the background. And that's how we leave the temple. Very nice temple. Very peaceful, very calm, very serene. Once I get settled in, I'm going to read some interesting facts about it. And then I'll do a voiceover, some of the panoramics that I made. And we'll tell you all about this temple and what goes on here. Because like I said, this temple here is kind of built like a village. It looks like maybe once upon a time people lived here. Oh, actually, we saw the neighborhood where the monks live. There are actual monks living here in this temple. So this is where they stay, which is a long way from the town. So they walk far to get into the city where they find food and things like that. Anyway, man, it's a beautiful retreat. Nice temple. Cue what to do. Out.